Hello to everyone. How are you doing today? This is Joanna, and today this is Thursday, and I wanted to share with you some items that I picked up today and yesterday. So we will start with yesterday. This is what was left of some little candies that I had, these little mambas. I'm thinking about going back to the store tonight because I actually went to Meijer. This is all from Schnucks. I was in there last night with the plan to go back today. I ended up out at Meijer and found a couple of the items that I wanted to get from Schnucks. So I'm going to be going back out to Schnucks tonight because I really do want the 6 pack of the water that was out there and maybe a gallon of this water right here. So one of the things that I got was this little bitty pesto cavatelli lunch item. I did really like the tomatoes in that, so I went ahead and picked that up last night. And then I saw this sugar cookie toast crunch, and I think this is a cereal that I saw Miss Ashley with. They had an elf one there tonight, and I think these were on sale yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, for like $1.79 or less than $2. I will get another one of these tonight and the elf one if they happen to have it. And the whole reason that I went out to begin with yesterday was I just wanted some temporary things to make my Nespresso with. Since I was out of milk, I will pick up some milk tonight. And I wanted to try the silk almond creamer. Now, you did hear me say that I decided that I don't like almond milk. I do, but the drinks that I was using it for, it separated in my coffee, and it didn't last long enough, or I should say I didn't use it fast enough. It would go gray. I tried the plain almond and the vanilla almond, and I did say that unless I used a specific recipe that called for that almond milk, I wouldn't be using it again, and I'm staying true with that. But this is the silk almond creamer. I've heard Alex talk about this and Maison Molly talk about this, and the little girl whose channel that I watched that had the Nespresso, the Virtual Plus, she also had this, but it was in a different bottle, and they all say that it froths nicely, and I did use it when I came in from the store that night, and I used it with my Bianco Leggero, and it frothed nicely, and I used the smaller setting on my Aracino, and I usually don't use mostly creamer. This was all creamer, but it was on the least amount, and it was a little bit too much for my Bianco Leggero. I probably could have used two of those or a stronger coffee, but it definitely did nicely, so I would repurchase this again. I have only used this once. I do like it. So I will place it in my arsenal of creamers. And then the next thing that I got, of course, was the Chobani plain extra creamy milk. Now, again, I just wanted something for my coffee, so that's why I didn't get any flavored creamers yesterday. I didn't get milk because the milk that I get don't seem to last long enough. It spoils before I can go through it. And here lately, I've only been buying a half gallon, but I just needed something quick for my coffee, which is why I'm going to the actual grocery store today. But I have found this Chobani Oat Plain Extra Creamy, the Chobani Oat Vanilla, and that's so fresh. I think it's so coconut in the green label. I do love all three of those, and I will keep those in my normal rotation for my arsenal. I love the coconut one for my juice drinks. I also like it for my coffee as well. And then I got the Alkaline 88 water. Now, this one is a bigger bottle than the Smart Water antioxidant that I like. This bottle was $2.29 and the Smart Water was $2.44, and you know the Smart Water is smaller than this. Now, I did prefer the Smart Water, but I just got this one yesterday, so that's why tonight I am going back, and I plan on getting a gallon size of this one, and I plan on getting at least two of the 6 packs for $8.99 in the Smart Water Alkaline if they have it. Now, this little cup right here, I ended up being in the Starbucks downtown yesterday because my brother, as you know, was in the hospital downtown, and he got released yesterday. But I happened to be down there on my way to see him, and I remember one of the ladies that I follow on YouTube, I think she had this cup. I don't know if she was saying it was from last year or this year. But this one looks like this on the inside, and I don't have one that looks like this on the inside. Now, I don't love this one as much as I love my other cups, and that doesn't mean I don't like it at all, but I did not have one that was stainless steel or metal or whatever it's supposed to be on the inside, and I think this will be great for cold water. But I do carry my cups out of the house, and this one might be more sturdy. As you know, I said I carry my cups to work, and I don't want them to break, but I do tend to carry the ones that I like the least and the ones that I really like. I do have two of, but I do like this cup. I don't want anything to happen to this cup. But the other side where my locker is, there is carpet over there. On the side where I normally work, there's concrete floors, and that's why my one little cup broke. I've had two cups that have had an accident. One broke to where it was unusable, and the other one is okay. The one that happened to, which I have over here where I had washed it, was this one. This is a normal core cup. I can get this anytime. But I do want one of the tall clear ones. So it's okay that that one got damaged, because if it gets worse, I can always get another one. But it was that red clear floral one, the one that I didn't really care that much about, that I went ahead and took to work and it broke. That was good because I wasn't limbing to get another one. Like if something happens to any of my other cups, or say like the ones that look like this, I'll be trying to get another one. So that's all that I got yesterday. Now I do want to tell you really quickly, I was in TJ Maxx and I actually put back the items that I had. That line in there was humongous. People were in line coughing and sneezing, and I couldn't take it. I only had three things in my basket. I had another birthday cake scrub, I had a tea tree Dr. Bronner's eucalyptus soap, and I had that buttercream maple hemp's mini lotion. I can do without those. I had plans for one of those items anyway, but I can do that later. But I had to leave. I actually put my little stuff back and I left because, like I said, that line was long and people were just sneezing and coughing, no mask on, and I just couldn't do it. So I left. But while I was in there, I do want to tell you this. These soaps that are $5.99 at Target, this Jasmine one in particular, and I really like this one. These are $3.99 at TJ Maxx. My TJ Maxx has 6 of these, and I already have a backup for this one. Plus, I have the other two. So I don't know if they were sent this particular one because the store had too many of it, but I really like this. The only thing I don't like about this soap is I feel like it pumps out double the amount that you need. I usually just do a half of a pump. It's really nice on the hands. This ended up being my favorite one, but it was the first one that I used. So I don't know. For all I know, this could be the dryingest one of the three, but it was moist on my hands and I really do like it. So if you're curious about it, it's $3.99 at TJ Maxx. So I'm going to share with you what I got today before I go back out. Now we will start with this because I was hungry. This is the Meijer. I went to Meijer. This is the Meijer macaroni and cheese from their, I guess, cook area. I usually don't like macaroni and cheese like this, but I go ahead and get it and eat it. I have not tasted this. This was, I think, like 80 cents worth. But I did try one of these little chicken pieces. They said that this was their General Soul chicken. And I tasted one because I was at the bus stop and I was hungry, but it was too sticky for me to eat before the bus came. But it was very good. I'm going to turn this light on. It was very good. And it's seasoned on the inside. So I will be putting this up in the refrigerator to have later for when I get home. And then the next things that I found. Now, I went out today in search of the Sugar Cookie deodorant and the Sugar Cookie body wash by Native. Online, it said that it was in aisle A12 at Target on Burkhart, which is my Target, but what's down that aisle is toothpaste. So that was a bust. I did not find either one of those. I'm not going out looking tomorrow. If I go to the store tonight, it's so I can stay in tomorrow and rest for work. So I don't know if that light is making this worse or better, but we'll see. But these are the items that I did find. I wasn't looking for this, but I did decide to get another one of the bars for the green method body wash because I do have the green one in the bathroom and I do really, really like it. And because of Miss Mindy on here, she has a self-care channel and I can't think of the name of it, but on YouTube, she's It's Mindy. So because of Miss Mindy, I finally found the lotions. We had this one, the Pure Peace, and the coconut milk one. But since I already have the Dove, I went ahead and I left that alone. So I don't know if that, I'm just going to leave this alone. But I went ahead and I got the cucumber seaweed lotion. And then I wanted to try the deodorant. Now, I didn't have good luck with Tom's and the Dove Zero with the knots under my arms and what have you. So I was going to get the rice milk one, but I decided to just stick with one of these because it says the same thing, zero aluminum. But I went ahead and wanted to try one. So I did get the Daily Zen in the deodorant and the lotion, and another detox soap, and then I went ahead and got the lotion in the Pure Peace. Because I have washes to these two, I have all of them, but I didn't want to get the rice milk one again because I already have the Dove one. Now, I know that a lot of people favor the Mrs. Meyer's cleaning products. I just like this soap because it said Oat Blossom scent. I've never used any of it. And then I saw this Olay lotion. Now, this also came in bottles. Since I have all that Olay body wash, I figured I'd go ahead and try the lotion. There was revitalizing, firming, and a hyaluronic acid one. So I went ahead and got the firming, and I will just use this with those Olay body washes that I have. And if I like it, I will go back and get the bigger bottle. But let's face it, guys, we know that I've got so much lotion as it is. And then the next thing I got, as you can see, was some coffee. Now, this gingerbread one is the one that I did want to get from Schnucks tonight. They only had one. I was worried it would be gone. I didn't know if there was only one because it was exceptionally good and it was bought out, or if someone just put it over there with the peppermint mocha one. I had no clue. They had a lot of these at Meijer, so I did go ahead and I got the gingerbread Starbucks. And I do want to get, if I can get my hands on it in time, some peppermint and some maybe eggnog, but definitely gingerbread syrups. The next thing that I got was, of course, the toffee almond got me here. And they only had one coffee cake. So again, it was a situation of me not knowing if they had one because it was exceptionally good and it sold out. Or, you know, if maybe they were just on the end cap and one is all that they had up there. But I went ahead, got the McCafe coffee cake and the toffee almond. And then I saw the ground coffee to this one first. This is the Holiday Cheers. And I don't know if I like this or not because I think this is chocolate coffee. There was a time when I wanted some chocolate flavored coffee and I bought the Coffee Mate chocolate creamer and it just hit the spot. And then another time I put chocolate creamer in my coffee, same one, same creamer, and I didn't care too much for it. And someone told me it was more than likely because I was in the mood for the chocolate. So I'm going to see. I don't know if this will tell us anything about what is in this coffee here. But this is where I got the dark chocolate from. And I'm going to go with this light again. This is where I got the dark chocolate from. That just makes it worse. But, yeah. So here is what this is. And again, like I said, this was in the bag version, the ground version. So I wanted to try this. And then off from that, I saw this eggnog spice. And I had to try this. And this one right here is telling a little bit about it. And I don't know if these do as well. Let's see. But yeah, that's all that I got in the way of Meijer. Now I'm going to share with you what I got from Target, even though I failed to find the native products I was looking for. So from Target, because I was hungry, I did go ahead and try this. This was the salami and the light cheese. And I hated the crackers. They were like Triscuits. But I ate that while I was out there. I got this breakfast smoothie because I was thirsty. And I also got a Sea Boost juice. And that's the one I ended up drinking because I always drink a Sea Boost if I feel like I've been exposed to someone's cold. And I got another black cherry cola in the Pepsi. I really do like that. If I happen to see that, if they sell it in can form, I'm going to be more apt to get that one. I find that I like that one better than the cream soda one. And then the next thing that I got, and I got two. At first, I wasn't going to get this, but I do remember that I have Twisted Peppermint body products from Bath and Body Works. So I got two of these. One of these is going into the hygiene box just in case. I was looking for one of the counterparts because I understand this scent comes in a trio. But they didn't have any of those laying around. So I don't know if they had them and they sold out or if they are coming. And I just looked up on these because there were plenty of these. And then I'm thinking that was all that I got from Target. So now I got one more purchase to share with you. And you guys, can already guess what that is. That is my Bath and Body Works. I did not realize I had the cute little bag, but we're going to share with you what I got. Okay. And I'm not entirely sure that little girl did this right, because you know how you buy 3, you get 1, and that's basically what I did. Was I bought 3, and I'm gonna put this out for you to see exactly how I did this, because 3 items were exchanges. They were the things that I bought during the $5.95 sale that they told me when they got the gold gingham in I could come back and exchange it, and then they pulled it the day I went in there, but today they had it all back out. So these 3 items were the items that the store manager told me to get to exchange for these. I had an Extra Love cream. I had that extra Flurries mist. And then I had, what lotion did I have? An extra Vanilla Bean Noel lotion. It wasn't open. It was all sealed, but I don't really need that lotion because I find one, it don't smell like it did. And y'all have already heard my story about how they replaced my beloved Vanilla Bean with that lotion. But these were the items that I got where I did the buy 3, get 1 free. And I was supposed to pay for this, but I'm not entirely sure that's what that little girl did. And I don't like the way that our new receipts ring up. Usually I can just add everything up, you know what I mean, and do my 20%, and then and it'll come to the right total with this amount missing. But I'm not sure that's what she did. And that's the thing that I asked her. I might have to start separating what it is that I want to buy, because sometimes this stuff falls under buy 2 get 1, even though it's a buy 2 get 1 for itself. For other hand sanitizers, it interferes with this. Now this is what I was supposed to be doing in my mind, was buying these 3 plus this, but this was my free item to these 3, you know what I mean? But I see now I'm gonna have to start separating what I do, because every time now that I've encountered these new little girls, they make a mistake. So there might not have been a mistake made here, but I haven't had the time, because I was out and just got home, to really go through my receipt and see. I need to see, because in my mind, I paid for these 3 plus this one. You know what I mean? This one is supposed to be free because I bought 3 and I got 1. Body care. This has nothing to do with anything, but sometimes when they have a buy 2 get 1 on something, it interferes, because I had that happen when I was buying some bigger products, and then I bought like 2 little things, and then she says, oh well, these cost, it was something that undid my whole total, and I had to go through and redo my stuff. But now that that's happened so many times, I hate that I feel this way, but I just feel like they charged me for all of this and gave me that free. Again, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to take the time and go through my receipt, because I'll be running out of here in a few minutes going to the store. So, but this is all that I got. If y'all want to see what I get from the grocery store, let me know. This might not even be up before I leave, but I just wanted to share that with you really quickly. If you got questions about anything, also let me know. Until the next time, everyone have a great day. And if you've got any secrets on how you decipher your stuff, please let me know, because I would like to just do something so I'm not always thinking they made a mistake because they're new. Again, have a great evening.